Well, I think it's mixed picture. You have to start with the big picture. So Russia had been growing at roughly 2% a year for the last several years. It's going to grow this year, current best estimates from IMF, about minus 6%. So it's taking an 8% hit in terms of its overall GDP of what it would have been absent Putin's war. So I think the West has been determined, and I believe will succeed in making it clear that this was a grave strategic blunder in Putin's invasion of Ukraine. That's point one. Point two, though, the hope that the sanctions or the exaggerations about the sanctions having a crippling effect in the short run have been exaggerated. And I think the economist line that you led with and the story is a sound story. That if you look at the key indicators after the initial shock, which was significant, the ruble has actually strengthened. After the initial shock in which people were expecting, say the IMF or Goldman or JP Morgan were expecting an 8% decline, now they're talking about 6%, some even maybe 5% decline. So it's improved. If you look at the hope that this would isolate the Russian economy from the world, actually its exports to Europe and the US have declined dramatically, but been more than made up for by imports from China and India, Turkey. So I would say in the short run or to intermediate run, the hope that by strangling Russia's economy would strangle Putin's ability to pursue the war was misguided and is not succeeding in the short run.
Most of the Russian society, the analysts, the political commentators, the economic experts, they are concerned about the situation in Europe because in Europe and also in the United States, but mostly in the European Union, because Russia is not interested in the collapse of European economy. And even the recession that has started in the States and in Europe is not in the interest of Russia, because Russia has been a long-term economic partner with the European countries, especially such countries as Germany, France, some other countries. So this is what we are concerned about. As to the Russian economy, it did really suffer a blow when the sanctions were first imposed. But since then, during the last 6 months, it has become better and better. The economy is adapting to the situation and even growing in some areas. So things don't seem to be very dull. And if you ask me about the impression of me as a head of a household, well, I don't see any great differences